Down here once again at the age-friendly Sarnia-Lambton Expo here at the Pat Stapleton Arena, and another one of the sponsors is Home Instead, and joining us here is James Chalmers. Thanks for joining me here.
Thank you.
You're one of the owners here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
what? Home Instead, like senior care, but I mean, like we talked to VON earlier, we talked to some others.
Yeah.
What's different about Home Instead?
So we're a private home care provider. So what families access us for is they may get services through home and community care through like the VON or other organizations, but Home Instead can fill the gaps that exist for the amount of care they can get through the public system, and then how much they can get to top off on their own. So some families want very customized care. They want the same caregiver to come every time. They need help with Alzheimer's and related dementia care, things like that, or palliative care, very customized. And so we do a wide range of services that can meet families' needs, from whether it's directly helping the client or maybe it's respite for helping a spouse who needs to go on vacation or needs to take a break. But then also if you're going through a procedure at the hospital, maybe you need care right away.
Wow, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things we fit into. So,
okay. So how long has Home Instead been around now?
So we've owned the office for London and Sarnia for 13 years now.
Wow.
So we opened in 2010, and both of my family all live here in Sarnia. We live outside of Sarnia, but we cover from London to Sarnia to Port Stanley to Grand Bend. So we have families all throughout those areas that are getting help. So
now I'll ask the question I ask every sponsor. I know it's important, but what was your reason to be a sponsor here? Why was that important to you?
Well, it's just community, because I know a lot of our staff are in the community, and we're involved heavily in the community by getting the information out to families, because we are a private service. We really have to do a good job of educating people on our type of service existing. And so in the community, our office is like a block down the road here, and so we're just very heavily involved in the community. And this event is, as you can see if you come down here, it's just all community, right? And I think that's really what makes a town operate, is the people within it, and all the volunteers here that help out.
And I guess especially with what you're doing, Home Instead it's a real personal time in a person's life too, whatever age, right? You know? And to be able to customize that experience, because there's all kinds of different personalities out there. They all have different wants and needs, and you're able to give them that. Now, if somebody wants to use your services, do they just call you, or do they get a consultation, or how does that work?
Yeah, so they can call our office. You can go online to Home Instead Sarnia, and you can actually fill out information online, and then we'll give you a call back, or you can just call the number and just speak with Lindsay or Joanne or Crystal in our office. They take our inquiries, and so then you talk to them. They'll find out a little bit more about what you're looking for, and they'll tell you everything that we can offer, and then set up a care consultation with the family. Joanne, or a client care coordinator, will come out and meet with the family, so it can have everybody in the living room. Sometimes families want to meet on their own. If they feel better talking about it in different settings, they can come to our office, and then we just put a care plan together, a schedule together, determine a start date, and then we come out and introduce the caregiver to the family on the first visit, and then from there it just continues on with follow-ups. And a lot of our families may live out of town, and so our office is the lifeline of information for them. So we have families that live in the UK, in California, Hong Kong, and mom lives here, right? So we're going in and doing everything, with helping with making sure the furnace is running, or everything. So they're relying on us. So it just depends on what the family really needs. We determine that, and then we have a schedule we follow, and the family can communicate with the office. They can communicate with our staff, and we just try to make it all work smooth. So it's peace of mind.
A real personal experience. And peace of mind for sure. James, thank you so much for talking to us. Home Instead, another one of the sponsors here, age-friendly Sarnia-Lambton Expo, on at the Pat Stapleton Arena until 6 p.m. tonight.